Anxiety. Anxiety is something that a lot of people have in the modern age, and anxiety can be a real pain in the buttocks. Now, there's two basic types of anxiety. The first type is the anxiety that simply makes you a little bit uncomfortable. This is the type of anxiety you feel when you're giving a presentation, and yes, you're not exactly freaking out, but you feel a little anxious because you don't really want to mess up in front of everybody. But at the end of the day, this anxiety is pretty normal and people can get past it pretty easily. Now, however, if you're the type of person who has really bad anxiety, and I'm talking anxiety where if you were to have to give a presentation, you would be the type of guy to feel like skipping the entire school day just so you wouldn't have to. Now, this has a lot of negative consequences because when you don't do the thing that makes you anxious, you never get to overcome that fear. So for example, if you have a fear of public speaking, if you're the type of guy to freak out if you have to give a presentation in front of the class. Now, if you never give a presentation in front of the class, then every time you're given the prompt to give a presentation, you're gonna feel super anxious and you're gonna freak out and you're probably gonna have a little panic attack. So, what can you do to help reduce this bad anxiety that I know a lot of people do have? Now, I know two ways to reduce anxiety, and I've done both of these methods personally, and I've seen some pretty good results. Because trust me, back in the day, I may have seemed like a pretty positive dude, but inside there were definitely some anxiety demons that I have to battle. And the first way to get rid of these demons is meditation. Now, I would go on a rant talking about meditation, but you've probably heard it all already. So if meditation is something that you want to give a try, go ahead. The results are absolutely amazing. But if it's something that you just don't think is for you, then let's move on to option 2. Option 2 is to force yourself to do things that make you feel anxious. Now this seems ridiculous. You're probably thinking in your head, now why would I want to do something that makes me feel anxious? Now picture this in your mind. Pretend you give a speech in front of the class and you mess up and everybody laughs at you. How do you feel? You probably feel ashamed, sad, you probably feel miserable. Now imagine you give another presentation and you mess up and you get laughed at. This time you probably also feel really bad and you also feel pretty miserable about yourself. Now imagine you give a speech and you mess up, except now you've done this 100 freaking times before. Now all of a sudden you're not gonna feel too sad about yourself. You're not gonna feel so miserable. You're gonna be like, okay, well crap, I messed up, but hey, not the first time. I mean, it's not that bad now. 100 times, hey, I think I'm over it. You have to do the things that you're scared to do, because then the next time you have to do that thing, it won't be as bad. So yeah, if you're feeling anxious, you gotta make sure you do the thing that makes you feel anxious. So if you're anxious to go talk to a stranger, go talk to the stranger. If you screw it up, then you screw it up. At least then the next time you screw it up, it won't feel as bad. So that's my advice for this video. Hey, take it away, Carsoon. I'm getting out of here. Reading your comments. First up, we got Leo, and he's back for some more. And he said, "Hey, yo, man, it's fine. Don't panic." He's talking about that apology video for the one chip challenge. Thanks, man. I appreciate you saying it's all good. You know, I appreciate that. Next up, we got Luigi Club 3, and he said, "Sheesh." Hey, calm down, man. I don't know what sheesh is supposed to mean, but hey, calm down. It's all good. And then lastly, we got Fire Breathing 287. This is a new guy, or at least I think it's a new guy, but nice to see you stop on by. And he said, "I wish I tried it." He wished he tried the one chip challenge. Oh no, you don't. You think it's gonna be fun. You think it's fun to try something spicy until you literally feel like you might die. Then you regret everything, like I did. But hey, thanks for stopping by the channel, man. And that's all the comments. Hope you enjoyed the video.